We just started school. If you have C's and D's and F's as of right now, then what are you doing, baby? I'm sorry, but that's kind of embarrassing. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kamsi back with another video. First off, as you guys can see, my vibe here is a little different because like I'm trying to get into the fall spirit. But don't worry, I didn't change the LED lights, they're still pink. But for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to prepare and be productive for the new school year. This is a new school year, y'all. If you guys have watched my videos, you guys already know that I'm in high school. And high school is like the next step until you get like into like the real world, and I have to set myself up for success. I've already started and I'm not planning on ending till the end. So I made a huge list on how to be successful and productive this school year, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. First off, let's get one thing straight. We just started school. I know I'm a little late for this video because I started school like over a month ago, but we just started school. If you have C's and D's and F's, then what are you doing? Like, I understand if you have like a missing assignment, like let's say you were absent, but if you have done all your assignments and all of them rounded up to a C, D, or F, I'm sorry, but that's kind of embarrassing. We need to fix that. First things first, we need to limit that screen time. If you cannot handle having screen time and doing well in school, then we need to cut off the screen time because your phone should not be disturbing you from doing well in school. Like me, I use my phone a lot, but guess what? I succeed in school. I have all A's. Like I'll pull up my grades right now. If you have trouble limiting your screen time, what you can do is read a book. Reading is so beneficial for you. Like even for me, okay, listen, I know reading can be boring, but find the type of books that you like. For me, I love romance books. Like I'm a die-hard romance book lover. Like I just got Kindle and I'm at least read one book every month. Like if you're not reading at all, I'm concerned for you. Reading is so beneficial for your brain. Do a sport or a club. That will keep you busy and limit your time on your phone. Your phone, this right here, bye-bye. Bye. Okay, so next, if you're a very unorganized person, make a routine and join Avid. That's the whole point of Avid, to show you how to organize yourself and be ready for college. Make a to-do list, get a planner, create a timetable. For me, I should really take my own advice because I can't use planners. Like it doesn't matter if it's digital or physical. I just can't because I never go back to it. I literally have a planner that I got for the school year and I've not once gone back to it. In fact, it's not even in my backpack anymore. So if you're like me, what I would do is set a reminder on the phone because you know you go on your phone every single day. So I have my notebook here, and some digital planner apps that you could use are Notion. Notion is really, really good. Like a lot of people use it. I've used it before. I don't really know how to like use it well, so like I usually take templates from other people. But if you search up like Notion videos on YouTube, you're gonna see so many. Google Calendar and Apple Calendar. Okay, so now I'm just gonna give you guys two apps that are really, really useful, and I'm sure you guys have heard one of these apps, Quizlet. If you do not have Quizlet or have never used Quizlet, how are you in school? Quizlet is literally one of the most, if not the most popular apps for school. And Study Bunny, I've used this like just a few times. Okay, so next you need to create good habits because bad habit does not equal succeeding in school. It really doesn't. And first off is sleeping early, which I have trouble sleeping early. Next is to declutter your space. If your space is messy, which I fall under the category of, I'm not even gonna lie, because if you're studying and there's so much going on, you're not gonna be able to pay attention. Next, get everything ready the night before. Your clothes, your backpack, your food, everything, which I did that like the first 2 weeks of school, and now I don't. And like if you see my outfits, some of them are bummy. It'll cause your morning to be less stressful. And if you pack your backpack when you're not stressed out, when you're not rushing to leave, you may not forget things that you need. I know, that's shocking, but you may not forget that folder with your Spanish homework. Okay, so you guys will never know, but I had like a little minor intermission. But anyways, the next thing that you need to do is figure out your type of learning style. There are 3 types of learning style. The first type of learning style is visual learning, which is where I think I fall under. So visual learning is like maps, charts, notes, flashcards, models. Basically, you're able to see it. The second one is auditory learning, which is like listening, like for example, listening to just teachers speaking, listening to seminars, podcasts, YouTube videos. I can't do that because last year my history teacher, all he would do is talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. I think he really likes the sound of his voice, and everything went in one ear and out the other. And the last one is kinetic learning, and I have to search this one up because like this one is kind of like different, but basically kinetic learners use body movements and interact with their environments when learning to better understand something they need to touch or feel it. You can't do that with everything. Like for example, you can't use kinetic learning in math. Once you figure out the type of learner you are, you're gonna be able to figure out how to beneficially study. Because if you're an auditory learner and you're studying with notes, it's not gonna help you. If you are a visual learner and you're studying by listening to podcasts and YouTube videos about the thing, it's not gonna help you. Also guys, if you're hearing background noise, that is my sister yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping about this stupid Fortnite that she is playing.
I can't, because all of a sudden she's into Fortnite and now she's a gamer.
Okay, so next, find your studying space. Because if you have a lot of stuff that you use, let's say you use a bunch of stationery, you don't want to keep hopping from one place to another. That's just gonna disturb your focus in studying. And figure out if you like to study with a loud crowd or when you're quiet, because I can do both. It just depends on my mood, because sometimes I'll do work and someone will ask me, Kamsi, how are you doing this? Literally, it's so loud. I'm just like, I'm used to it, because in this household that I am in right now, everyone is loud. Everyone likes to talk. Everyone likes to sound in your own voice. The only person that should be talking is me. I should be the only person that is talking, but no. Okay, so next up, create a note-taking technique. The only type of note-taking that I know is focus notes, and that's only because I did that so much in 7th grade in history, and let me just say that type of note-taking is not for me. Whether that is just listing bullet points, drawing images where you're taking notes, just figure out how you're gonna take your notes, because at the end of the day, you're gonna go back to them to study. And if you do not understand what you wrote, and if you wrote in a type of style that just does not make any sense to you, then what was the point? Next, if you did not learn anything from this video, or if this video did not benefit you at all, just take this, ask for help. It doesn't matter if you're embarrassed, ask for help. If you don't want to ask the question from the class, ask it after class, because guess what? It's just gonna benefit you. Like, if it's gonna benefit you at the end of the day. If you need a tutor, go to tutoring. If you need to stay after school for math help or whatever help that they have, because I know your school has some type of help, especially if you're an athlete. Like, you do realize that if you are failing, at some point they're gonna kick you out. And if you love your sport, you don't want that to happen. And even if they don't kick you out, you want to still be academically smart. Even if you have the sport, even if you're really insanely good at your sport, guess what? At some point, sport is not gonna help you. All these athletes you see, they retire, and guess what? A lot of them go back to school. Most of the time, it's mostly law or business school. They go to finish it so they're able to make a business to gain more money. Let's say you are just someone who just piles everything up at last minute. You got a bunch of assignments, which I do not recommend. Prioritize. Do the assignments that are worth more in the classes that are more important. Next, I know this is not for everyone, but like when you're taking notes, try and make them look pretty. Like, if you have bad handwriting and you're just writing rubbish, how are you gonna be able to go back to your notes when you cannot even read anything? If your notes are all crammed up, try and use highlighters to make it different, because you're gonna be confused. Your brain is gonna get scrambled when you're going back at your notes and you're like, huh? What did I write? You don't gotta do the extra stuff, but try and make them look readable. Next, again, this is not for everyone, but make a studying playlist. Like, if you are a music lover, make a playlist that will allow you to study but still enjoy your music, especially if that helps you. Okay guys, so that's it for today's video. I really hope these tips helped you, and I really hope I'm able to listen to my own advice so that us both will have a successful, productive, and positive school year. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on those post notification bells so you know whenever I do post a new video, because I'm back and I'm ready to post. So yeah guys, don't forget to stay pinky. I know like my whole aesthetic is not giving pink right now, but like,
pink is still my favorite color, and nobody will ever never be
able to change that. Anyways, hope you guys have a nice day or night whenever time you're watching this video, and bye.